7:50, and I tried out 7:20 and 7:40 to get my youngest to wake up, and I'm fixing to go bug him again. I really need him to get out of bed and get some breakfast, because that's gonna really get him to wake up. And he was actually texting me about 11:30 last night, telling me that he can. Oh, eyelash. He's having some trouble sleeping. So I sent him a link to a video of a sleep story. And he still has some trouble getting that to work. I didn't sleep very good either. But then again, I don't have to focus up for a class in an hour. The resin stuff isn't going to be really ready to handle for another 12 hours. And I'm sure that with the mess I've made with them, that it's going to be a lot of sanding. Probably a lot of painted layers as well. That's okay. That's just going to make my evening interesting. We're back below 130. I am so glad about that. It's 10:02, and I'm still kind of getting functional. I haven't eaten yet, and day is progressing. But it's outfit time, so shirt today is a Shaman's Harvest shirt. It's very hard to tell, but there is a skull, crossbones, X is for eyes, and it says "Makes Me Dangerous." That's a song reference. And I would say blue jeans, not really dark, but not light either. And I do have to pick out some shoes because I'm going to have to go to the pharmacy, drop off a box of stuff at Goodwill, and probably do a grocery run. And I just realized I have resin underneath my thumbnail on my right hand, so I have to go get that out. 10:30, I got my coffee. I got a super low calorie, high fiber cinnamon coffee cake. This is actually 70 calories, and then this is going to be about 54 calories. I'm using some, I just got this in the mail today, is a caramel collection of skinny syrups. And I use the caramel pecan with the Houston blend coffee from H-E-B, and it should be pretty tasty. It's 11:01, and I am finally headed out to the pharmacy drive-thru, dropping off some old clothes at Goodwill that are in perfect shape and no longer fit me. And I need to get, cottage cheese, a small thing of Starburst, and a single real sugar Dr. Pepper. I think that's it. I think that's all I need today. Let's hope I can stick to my list and not go too far overboard, but we'll see. It's 1:20 and I'm running a little behind, but I got a Campbell's chicken and stars. This is 60 calories. There's 100 calories in the cottage cheese and roughly 10-15 calories in the sugar-free Splenda sweetened red raspberry jam that I just got a brand new jar of. It's 4:25 and stretch. I just messed with my resin stuff again. Some of the smaller items I put some more resin into larger molds and then pressed the same shape down into the new resin, so it'll look like whatever it is set in something, larger. It should look cool. I'll definitely be showing that off later when they're done. And I filled up the divots, the indentations, on the little orbs because I want these like full on marble looking, right? And mostly just hanging out. I helped my oldest with wording some stuff for schoolwork. And I think he's done for the day. My youngest is still working on something. And I keep getting these calls all day. All these plastic phone calls. And I have a spam robo stopper, but it hasn't been working lately, and I don't know, I might not do another year of it because it's really not that effective lately. I am what was I gonna say? In an effort to get my oldest to communicate a little bit better, I ordered him some Five Nights at Freddy's books because they are marked down right now, and hopefully that'll improve his communication, because sometimes he says stuff I have no idea what it's like, what is that supposed to mean? And he's been like this like his whole life, so I don't know if it's just him or if it's the age he's at. All I know is, but detail, pretend that you have some and share it. Wow. Dinner was a Cuban themed kind of roast pork. I had a tortilla with mine and some taco sauce. It was pretty good. Honestly, I wasn't a fan, but everybody else just chowed down. And then a little later, I rounded out my calories with some no sugar added hot cocoa. It's 11:30 on the dot. Making good time this evening. I'm already done with my skincare and everything. Almost ready to call it a night. It's been a weird day. I didn't realize how noticeable that red eyeshadow was until looking at it a little while ago while editing this. It didn't look that wild when I had it on, looking in mirrors and stuff. But that was from my my cherry palette. I don't have a lot of palettes, I promise. So it is definitely the one that I have already. Oh, I missed a spot. Trying to blend in my under eye cream. Trying to use up the rest of I think it's Kiehl's or Kielson's. Anyway, I am all set to call it a day. I managed to somehow to get 62 minutes worth of active time in. So, yay. Dropped off a box at Goodwill. Still slowly trying to purge my wardrobe and replace some things. I really, really have quite a ways to go on that. It's going to take a while. I'm not really sure what I want to do next. I probably need to check the weird one piece, not quite a dress. It's not really a romper either. It's like a fancy, formally looking black thing. Black like my last two t-shirts and this camisole. Great. I am just slowly becoming goth, like, as you watch. I need to see if this thing still fits. Last I checked, it would fit a size 12. So it probably will not fit me at this point. It is. I feel like I'm like wearing an alien body lately. It's just, it feels so foreign. And it's going to take a while to get into, I guess. Got some Men in Black style stuff happening. I don't know. It's weird. Like, I always thought I needed to shop for clothes that would fit and accentuate a boxy torso. Turns out I don't have a boxy torso. I was just carrying the weight of the extra weight of like a 30-pound toddler all the time. And now that that's off of me, nothing makes sense. My mood has not been great today. I'll admit that. I think I'm stressed because of the whole school starting up again thing, and when my kids are stressed, that stresses me. So, okay, recognize it, makes it easier to deal with. I've been freaking out my family members on Facebook by sharing weird things. I'm just checking to see how that bruise on my leg is doing because I didn't think about it all day. And it's definitely getting darker. Tomorrow, Wednesday, I don't really have anything going on. I expect nothing. And then I don't think I have anything going on for the rest of the week until Friday when I drop my kids off with their dad. Just trudging along and helping them through their schoolwork and waiting to hear anything on the whole vaccine rollout in my area. Just existing. It'll be interesting to see how these resin things turn out. I really need to find my little bitty hand drill. I wonder if it would be easier to drill them when they're not all the way cured. Like if they've only sat for 4 hours instead of 12 or 24. I really try not to sand them until after 24 hours have passed though, because I prefer it to be like hard as a rock before I go sanding off corners. Because if you get to it when it's still like a really hard jello, you're going to leave fingerprints in the resin. I'm really not good at this yet, but I'm getting there. I'm trying. I'm really trying. I feel like I'm back on track to continue losing weight. I'm kind of keeping a close eye on my calories right now. I'm weighing things, measuring things. It's pretty easy for me to guess measurements right now. I mean, usually because I've been cooking since I was little, so no big deal. I can estimate a quarter cup real easy. But for right now, having been at about 130 for so long, and I'm looking back through previous months, and it seems like I've been in the same 2-pound range for forever. I'm watching closely. I think I may have slacked off a bit because of the holidays and adding carbs back in, but back at it. And another thing is I am getting a little more exercise, and I'm wondering if maybe I'm building some muscle. I wouldn't complain about that. I did get a couple episodes of Sabrina in, but then the internet got a little hinky and Netflix didn't want to work. That's probably helped me to get this done a little earlier than usual. And so, waiting on tomorrow. Thanks for sharing my day with me.